Have you ever wondered what it's like to be isolated? And by that, I mean completely isolated. Imagine a world where the nearest store is hundreds of miles away, where a hospital is a distant thought, and your only neighbors are the crashing waves and coconut palms rustling in the breeze.
Just a whole lot of nothing.
It's actually pretty rare that we find ourselves completely alone like this. And we love it.
It's just so special. Look at this. We're the only people here. We haven't done this in at least a few years, since we've been kind of alone for these many weeks, you know? It's wild. When would you ever be alone for this long?
But the question is, how long can we live like this? Delos is well stocked, so surviving is not a worry. But how about our mental state? Will we go stir crazy not interacting with any other humans for weeks on end?
We're just anchored in a place called Roya, and we were here a couple of months ago, and it's such a beautiful atoll. We just anchored here again, and there is nobody here. We haven't really seen anybody for 2 weeks now, and it will probably be another 2 weeks until we kind of head up to the Marquesas and get some good weather windows. So, I don't know, it's just us, and we're just gonna go in and explore and see what we can find.
There is an octopus right freaking there. Oh my God, it's coming towards you guys. It's swimming right along the shore.
It's right there.
Do you see it?
I see it.
I don't want to scare it. I'm gonna move it towards you guys. That is so cool. Look at it.
What? It's coming out
Sierra.
of the water. Oh my God.
How amazing is that? Oh, it just changed color. What?
It's going
It just
on.
rushed the camera.
What?
That was crazy. There it goes.
What is it doing on the beach? Dude.
What do you think, Nugs? What was that?
Octopus. Naked.
You get to see the coolest things in your childhood, huh?
This place is wild. It's pretty far out there. It's not that many people that come here either. Look at that storm behind you, Brian.
Maybe it's gonna hit us. I've never seen a concrete structure out here.
No.
Really thick.
Wow.
Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Do not go in there.
Hi.
Just kidding.
Brian! That is not cool!
Just kidding.
Oh my God. You scared me.
Now, what did you think it was? Like a dead body or something?
No, I thought it was like bats or a dead goat or something.
But, like a lot of things on this island, we had more questions than answers. Why would you build it here? What would you put in it? There's nothing here.
That's where they keep all the dead bodies.
That is exactly where they keep all the dead bodies.
Mom, Hito.
So this whole thing is water storage. So the water just runs off the roof into this gutter that's built in, and then it goes inside there to the tank. We just need to figure out what they do with the water though. Like, why do they need so much water? Will they grow in something here? That way? Yeah, I decided that it would be a better idea to walk along this shore and then cut through the island to get back to the beach, because I wanted to walk through the island, but now the vegetation looks really dense. Kaz is doubting my master plan. Look, there's a break. Think that we could go through those palm trees right there?
Jeez.
Good choices.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be way more dense.
Does that mean I wasn't wrong?
No, you're definitely right. I don't really need to be right. Like, I'm not a person that cares about being right. I don't feel like you have to really be right either.
No. I do like to tease you about it though. There's another one. There's another one.
There is just hundreds and hundreds of these crabs. You can see them all over there, like scurrying. Oh, look at that guy. Massive too.
Whoa. We don't get bit by bugs, Nugs. We gotta move on.
Yeah, you don't want to be here
Get off the
after
beach.
sunset.
Stack. Fellows look so sweet out there.
Whenever it's this calm, it's hard to imagine that it's gonna blow like crazy soon. I don't know, it just feels weird that it can change from this. But it definitely does, and it will. I'm just enjoying this stillness so much. It's very rare that it's this calm. Anywhere on the planet that we've sailed anyway. It's just so special. Like, look at this. We're the only people here.
And sure enough, over the next few days, we went from sunny skies to this. And boy, did it linger. It's been raining so much lately. Last few days, there's this system which is parked right over us. We've been kind of pinned on the boat for a couple days. And we're a little stir crazy.
There is so much water in the dinghy.
Ridiculous. It's almost coming out the back. Good job, Sierra. Go, Sierra, go. Pump, child. Fast, fast, fast. Is this child labor?
Super tired.
So you're super tired? Okay, I'll get the rest of it.
It is super gloomy weather today. And it's just been raining on and off pretty much the whole day. But we have decided to go in for a little mission to get some crabs. And hopefully we can grab some and maybe make crab cakes.
Being in the middle of nowhere means no store. Even though we're fully provisioned, it's impossible to anticipate every craving. And a delicacy like this just wasn't on our mind in Tahiti. It's also just a hell of a lot of fun to catch your own food and teach Sierra about the cycle of life.
So there is literally thousands of these, like, I think there's some kind of mud crab.
These are terrestrial crabs and have evolved over time to live on land. They're incredibly common in French Polynesia, and this island in particular is littered with them.
It's just so many.
Finding them is the easy part. Oh, here's a big fella. Getting them out of their holes is something entirely different. How do you think we can get him out of there?
Don't know.
Think I can grab him?
Oh.
Daddy. Ah!
Oh, he's really strong. Oh, he's kind of hard in there though.
Well, that's cool. Be careful with those balls, guys.
Daddy, where go?
Okay. We gotta catch him so we can make crab cakes.
Big.
Okay, I need a bucket.
Ah!
You think he's a keeper? He's a pretty good size.
Yeah.
But if we find a bigger one, we'll keep the bigger one and we'll put him back.
Yeah.
Because they're a lot of work to get into. So want the most food for the least amount of work. Life lesson. Yeah.
That's not nice.
Is that a big one, Sierra? We need one more. I think he's hard to get, this one. Oh, wait, come on out.
It's a good size.
What do you think about that one? That's about the same size as the other one.
Yeah.
I'm going for 6.
Nice.
I think that's enough.
Do you like catching crabs here?
No.
You like crab cakes?
Yeah.
Do you know that crab cakes aren't like chocolate cake? It's like cake, but it's made of crab instead of chocolate.
Yeah, I got to see.
That's so silly. Why would you call it?
Why would you make a cake out of crab when you could make it out of chocolate?
So Brian just like kind of really quickly split them in half, and then we like clean them out.
Which of these legs you want to keep? Just the big ones?
You can keep the body there too. There's sometimes good stuff in there.
Okay.
That should be really good for us.
Yeah, I think so. 6 of them?
Yeah.
3 each. Oh, how convenient.
Whoop.
That didn't take long. He's like, thank you.
Do you think he's eating it?
Oh, he's definitely eating it. Look at that. He's squishing. Look at it. He's.
Wow.
What?
Whoa! He's grabbing the camera.
Again? This guy.
He thought it was a crab.
Thought it was something.
Or maybe like,
He
get
just-
away from my crab.
He just pulled it right.
And no.
They're so cool. Those tentacles.
You gotta let him suck onto your finger like that. I don't know what he's doing.
Just checking you out.
He's just checking me out.
That's how they feel though, right?
Yeah.
I need to look at that.
Holy crap, he's strong. Oh my gosh. He's so strong. All right, let's feed him this for his troubles.
Thank you, dude. Thank you, buddy.
But they are
I love octopus. Octopus must be one of my favorite sea creatures. They are so cool. Does anybody know what my favorite land creature is, huh?
I'll give you a hint. We saw them in Brazil.
Yeah. People still send me really funny memes and stuff on Instagram tagging me and shit.
Wet and hungry, it was time to head back to Delos to cook up our catch. How much do we have?
It's not too much.
And how much meat do we have? Now the real work.
The real work
Now the
begins.
real work begins. How many hours later is it?
I don't even know. I lost track of time.
But that's a pretty decent amount of crab meat. It is 440 grams.
That is amazing.
Is it good?
It's
that's
so
good to hear.
fantastic.
All right.
Oh, so excited!
We need mayonnaise, we need hot sauce, we need Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire sauce.
Worcestershire.
Muchachas.
I can't even say it.
One chest of shoe shot.
Or a few other things. 1 egg,
Dijon.
Dijon, 1 tablespoon Worcestershire sauce,
Worcestershire sauce.
scorpion pepper hot sauce. Smash! We just have to smash it.
Whoa, but I'm mixing that. Let's I do that too.
Yeah, smash it.
Yeah.
Yes, smash! You like
But
it?
look.
Okay, we got a whole stack to do. No time to be lost. No lollygagging on the job.
I'm super hungry though.
You have to work for your food. Look at all that meat. Look at those big chunks of meat.
Should it be a little bit smaller or should it be big chunk?
I want big chunks sticking out the side of my crab cake, huh?
Oh my god, Brian, it smells so good! That is amazing, man.
Is it everything you wanted it to be?
Yeah.
Wow, that's fresh crab. Sierra, come try the crab cake.
What a difference from yesterday,
I
huh?
was just talking about that, how yesterday was so rainy and muggy and crappy and...
It's something extremely nice having sunny day after so many days of rain. It's like, I don't know, it just makes you appreciate every ray of sunshine.
But it wasn't just the sun we hadn't seen in a while.
We haven't seen any other boats in so long. It's been like a few weeks at least. I really thought it would be more people here, but it's just no one here. Nobody have come either.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
It's kind of a trip.
I know. It's like, where is everybody?
Not here.
We haven't done this in quite a while, like a long time. I would say at least a few years since we've been kind of alone for these many weeks, you know?
Isolation. It's a funny thing. On one hand, it's the most peace you'll ever experience. For us, at least. But it's not without its challenges. Lack of contact comes to mind first.
It's wild. Like if you think about it, like if you live in a normal house, I was just thinking that when would you ever be alone for this long?
There's a lack of basic goods and services. I just got an incredible craving for a margarita. We could just drink cups full of tequila and ice.
That's as hard to margarita we can get.
A lack of medical services.
And it's not necessarily that we're like trying to stay away from people. We just, oh jeez, that was a coconut. There's been a lot of coconuts falling. I probably shouldn't stand under this table.
A lack of sanity, sometimes, but in the best way possible. Do you want to go to daycare, Sierra?
Where are you?
On the bright side, there's no one here to judge us anyway. So if you want to wear your Christmas hat to the beach, go right on ahead. And when things break, which they inevitably do, there's no marine store to run to. Over the years, I've found myself performing boat work in exotic places, also known as cruising, mostly because I enjoy it, but also out of sheer necessity. There is a few boat projects that have recently cropped up this week, some pretty strange ones. First of all, for the water maker, the high pressure gauge just stopped working. I have no idea why. It's not an old gauge. It just doesn't register any pressure at all. It always sits at 0, so it's really tough for me to judge how high the pressure is with the water maker. And I've been doing it by the power consumed and the production of water, but it's not the easiest method. I have another gauge I'm gonna try and stick in there. It's not the right mounting, but I think I can connect it and at least get some reading until I can get a new part, because I don't have an actual spare. Let's see if we can get this gauge to move a little bit. Oh! That's good news. Ooh. Pressure started to go up. That's good news. Maybe I blew it out of there, whatever was plugging it up. I also noticed that the saltwater pump, the raw water pump for the Volvo, is just barely starting to leak a little bit. These salt crystals there, which means that the seal is starting to leak. Knowing this would be a pretty big job, I decided to procrastinate and tackle it another day. We weren't going anywhere anytime soon anyway. I figured, while the sun is still shining, we should make the most of it. And who knew how long we would still have this place all to ourselves, which after nearly a month of complete solitude, made us really appreciate the normal, everyday simplicity of life without the hustle and bustle of society.
But it's been really nice. It's been a nice change, I think, for me from like being so social and having such an like super nice but also like a very busy schedule in Moorea, which was so cool and I loved it, and we hung out with so many people and so many friends. But sometimes it's nice to just unplug and to just like really slow down and just be a family. Are you ready?
Ready.
I like your outfits here. That's super cool. Stonefish right here. I'm pretty sure I found an octopus den. What? Yeah, it's like a lot of shells around it, like a perfect circle and a hole in the middle. I have never seen so many octopus
So many.
anywhere we've been in the whole world.
This is nice.
I know. What a treat, huh? You haven't been able to sit outside and like do a little sundowner since like forever, it feels like.
I'm excited. We got crackers,
Crackers,
cheese, a little bottle of vino, some tunes.
It's a date night.
Ooh. And we got a squall approaching. And maybe a sunset. Cheers to another day in paradise.
Cheers. Oh.
That lasted all of 20 minutes. Oh no,
Here it
comes.
goes.
Oh, geez. Ah! Dang it, cruising life. Squall's coming.
I can't believe, guys, this is video 444.
Oh my god, can you believe we've done over 400 YouTube videos?
That is so wild.
Bizarre.
And as a little special thing, we wanted to do a little giveaway today. So we're gonna give away one of our signed sail pieces. And it's a piece of our main sail that have power delos for over 20,000 nautical miles.
So it's super easy to join the contest. All you have to do is head on over to svdelos.com/newsletter. You put your name in, you put your email address. We promise not to spam you or harass you or anything like that. All we do is we let you know when we send out a new video, and once a month we let you know what we're up to. That's it. So yeah, put it in there, you're automatically in the contest, and
we will announce the winner on the next newsletter that comes out on the 1st of February, so keep an eye out for that.
that's it.
Go!
Up next on Delos, we continue exploring and realize that we are very far from alone. What did you guys find? And we have some of the most spectacular wildlife encounters you could imagine. Wait, Sierra, wait. Look at these tracks here.
The amount of wildlife Sierra gets to experience here.
Oh, it's coming in my face. Okay, there was a lot of waves hitting the back of the boat. Hopefully they're not too annoying, but also we live on a boat. Videos about us living on our boat. Waves are a normal part of life living on a boat. So Sierra's gonna eat that cracker.
when he drinks so much wine?
What?
That's why they had those hard hats over there. Maybe I should just put on a hard hat. I'm gonna be up there.
Woohoo!